Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, featuring the neighbor's cat. Yes. Listen to him. Yes. Big deal. Very, very big deal. Whoop. But what he really wants is he's going to swipe at me. He's gonna go for a bite or something, because you see, look at that paw. Look at that paw. He's like, no, don't do that. What he really wants is this. See, this is what he wants. All right, and we give him this. Thus he feasts. He feasts, yes. So we very carefully go for the scruff. You can see he does not want to be removed from his place of power. And we're going to move him over to this chair next to me so that I can continue doing stuff without having a cat looming over me all the time. But there we go. So, as I was saying, we turned into a werebore. I assure you no one saw this coming ever, not in the 2 live streams that I was too sick to travel, blah, 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 blah. No one cares. We are currently a werebore. Don't worry about it. Our primary skills are archery, short blade, and critical strike. Critical strike's pretty high, isn't it? Like, you're only supposed to have 1 skill at 100%, but the boost in skill causes it to go over 100. It's kind of crazy. Either way, we got lockpicking, pickpocket, and streetwise, and then we have stealth, which is 113, mercantile for buying and selling. We got restoration, it's restoring our stamina. Mysticism is for teleporting. Thaumaturgy is for levitating. And illusion is just there for producing random candles. You'll notice that my jumping is 125%. My climbing is 106%. This is all kind of serious business, yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. That is the thing. Also, I'm on a horse. And I use the leaping ring to fly. Just imagine, over a town, the terrified masses as a werebore flies over. Serious business. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about any of this. It's all okay. Alright, so our current quest... we don't have one, actually. I believe we were on our way back to Wayrest. But really, there's no rush. We can access our inventory while shape change, and that's extra annoying. I think that was one of the first mods I got for Skyrim, was something that makes the werewolf more palatable. Anyway, let's go ahead and see about transforming back, which we're going to do right now. Bam. Then we are going to try loitering here for an hour. No big deal. And now we can ride again. We are back to semi-normal. Semi-normal. I actually, there is a werewolf mod I semi-recommend. It reduces the stat impact of being a werewolf significantly, and that's good. I recommend that part of it. Unfortunately, it also drops all your gear when you transform, and I'm not too keen on that. I would like to see a mod configuration menu, maybe, where you could enable and disable parts of the mod as you see fit. That's what I would want, anyway. We are going to cast stamina there and keep going. I say keep going because I'm trying to figure out exactly why we are... oh, we're starving. Okay, that explains it. We have rations that keep us from actually starving, but rations aren't fulfilling. We need some salted fish. There we go. Now, that will work. Do we have an apple with that? No, we're too full to eat the moldy apple. It's fine. We'll have to eat some apples later. There's a relaxed person in the grass. It looks like the hunting... stealth is a good skill for hunters, they say. We're going to equip our short blade and our bow. And try to find that hunter. There's a bear! Kill it! Alright, yes, you can have the bear. I'll feed my family for a week. Okay, goodbye. Pinch 2 gold pieces. Hey, you got a bear. Don't complain. See here. Odd provisions. Yes. You can only eat food when you're hungry enough. Yes. You have to be really starving to eat the off stuff. Yeah, I could see that. I just want the ability to turn the moldy meat into some sort of high-value fertilizer product that I could then sell in shops and not feel like, yeah, I'm selling you a putrid apple. Don't worry about it. Okay. It would be cool, actually, have a farm mechanic where there's an NPC, like the NPC in the house in a farm. They would take maybe your rotten vegetables and stuff, rotten meats, so on, to make fertilizer. Maybe it would be in high demand. Maybe they want rotting food specifically to make more fertilizer for their farm. Just saying, it might be a little mechanic that would cause players to actually go to farms, seek out farms, in order to offload their rotten food at a better value than they would get at shops normally. Okay. Like, yeah, we've got some fertilizer. Here, right here. My goodness. Fertilize it with the bones of my enemies. What? Don't worry about it. Seek out new farms and new vegetables. What? Oh, no. Just ideas. Random ideas. Yes. Okay. That's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh my. Okay, give me a sec. I need to pour something. Memes. I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying it's a funny meme. I'm making no statement myself other than, ha. That is a funny picture being shown to me. Okay. Let's continue this way. This way. We just got to get back to Wayrest, and we got plenty of time to do that in, so we're just going to kind of skip this town and keep going. We got long roads here in Wayrest. Roads of oppression. Built by King Edward's, what do you call it, family that transformed this from a lovely merchant republic into a literal kingdom. Successfully avoided an encounter. Very good. And what else we got? All right, we've arrived. The Dead Badger. Well, that's not exactly... let me see what kind of food they serve in the Dead Badger. That's a terrible name, by the way. Radish salad. I don't even really have good drinks here. Let's go check out the other tavern. Sorry. I don't really approve. The Devil's Dagger. Maybe the Devil's Dagger is a bit better than the Dead Badger. Jeez. No, they're basically the same quality. Oh, well. Pay twice the gold to get half as drunk. That was the Let's have that radish salad and some drink. There we are, nice and fortified by the drink. How does drink fortify you? Don't question it. Trust me, you're better off not questioning it. All right, this will get us out. Mm-hmm. What's the Argonian doing here? Well, I don't know. Why centaurs? Centaurs, tigers, and bandits, oh my. Aha! Aha! Okay. Good news. Good news is we're not dead yet. We did kind of hit the centaur pretty hard. Oh, we got 2 centaurs dead. Very good. No? All right. Being attacked by the circus. I mean, the Quill Circus does exist in Daggerfall. It's just, at least in the data files, and as a faction. You can even find them in a certain location. They don't really do anything. But they're allied with the Dark Brotherhood because they're a group of traveling assassins. That's the lore. Is that like the idea that, oh, the circus is in town and someone's gonna die. Okay. Come on. Alright, we got all of them. Thank goodness. Daedric War Axe. Sure. Sure. Don't worry about it. Some fish. Okay. Ah, Daedric War Axe. Okay. That's it then? That should be it. Thing looks great so far. Okay. Looks like we got the Order of the Hour. We definitely don't need this. Take me further west, you damn roads. There we go. Northwest it is. Getting dark, but we should get to an actual town. We're not sleeping in the in the temple tonight. They won't let us sleep in the temple. We try. Sorry, if we try to sleep in the temple, they have a comment for that.
This is illegal, you know.
Yes. There are enemies seeking to prevent my travel down the road. Looks like there are tigers. Yeah, tigers. Damn those snowy tigers, tundra tigers. Yes, a Fighters Guild agent's trying to get me to go to a dungeon. I never will. I never will. Alright. Still pretty sure it's part of the quest pack. It's, I may have to find and remove it manually at some point. Because it doesn't work. Alright, the Laughing Chasm. Good stuff. Let's go this way. Oh, rusty relics. Place looks lovely. Lovely. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to sell to this guy. We're going to sell him all the stuff. Everything we've been accumulating. So, Daedric Mace, Daedric Battle Axe, Dwarven Battle Axe, Ebony Broadsword, Daedric Claymore, Daedric Warhammer. Let's see, Daedric Flail. Keep the Daedric Dagger because it's a dagger. My goodness, Riggs. Thanks for subscribing. I was going to say Daedric War Axe, Dwarven, Elven, Elven, Mithril, and the Daedric Wakizashi, Ebony Sword, Dwarven Flail, Dwarven Mace, Elven. Okay, I think that's about it. Wait, no, Daedric Claymore there. And everything else we're going to hold on to. We're going to sell this stuff specifically. All right, so he's going to give me 214,000 gold for it in a letter of credit. Very good. We've agreed. The price is struck. It's, bam. Done. We got letter. How many letters of credit do we have right now? Several. We are going to be quite wealthy when we turn these in. Our bank accounts are going to be huge. Okay, essential sundries. Buy a fish. Yes. Bandage there. Another bandage. That should do it. Right, we're going to go west. Oh, wait. No, we're not going west. I thought I was going to continue my journey. Then I remembered I need to sleep for the night. That's actually a big deal. The Screaming Cat is the perfect place to sleep for the night. All right, what kind of food do you have? Thank God. Some Solstheim elk. And some Vardenfell Flynn. Finally, drinks I don't hate. Hello. Any news, miss? Ah. 2 puncture wounds on the neck, not a drop of blood found on the body. That's kind of a big deal. Someone out there is dead due to a vampire. So we're learning that there's vampirism going on in the Iliac Bay. And before we heard those conspiracy nuts talking about how the vampires met in secret to control all of mankind, but that sounded kind of stupid. So we ignored it. However, this is getting serious. Yes, exactly. Someone's getting stabbed in the neck with a fork and then having all their blood drained. Who would do that? Who would drain the blood? I have no idea. So let's see here. I believe what we got going on. Oh, yes. I'm going to grab a specific picture here so we can be clear on what kind of rumors we had before, because here it is. Okay, so as we can see, like we have conspiracy theorists in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall who explain that the vampire clans meet in secret and plot to control all of mankind. We actually encountered a member of the of one of those vampire clans, and they were trying to get a holy relic from me. I told them to F off, and then I had vampire lords chasing me for a while. It was kind of a big deal. So, yeah. Okay. That'll do it. Now. Yeah, I haven't actually rented the room. I keep ordering meals, but then I forget to rent the room. And I go over to the bed and try to sleep on it. It's like, you haven't rented the room yet. What are you doing? Okay. Buoyancy, jumping, levitate, light, low falling, orc strength, some stamina. That's fine. We can sleep now. 9 hours of sleep. Hello. Give me some mint tea, and the kitchen's closed for the night? Nah, whatever. We got rations. We can go. I still wish I could get leftovers in the middle of the night. Just say, look, I know the kitchen's closed, but can I just get some leftovers? And he'll grumble and growl, and he'll charge me $6 for something cheap, you know. By the way, I just broke into this store before I leave town because no one will suspect me stealing from the shop I sold huge amounts of equipment too. Notice those huge amounts of equipment aren't being stored at the store. They're probably being stored at some kind of warehouse as collateral for his debt. Oh my goodness. No, Silver Axe. I probably don't need that, but we'll buy the books. We'll buy the books. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. You can avoid renting a room by getting blackout drunk. You'll... Yeah, that's great. And there are other things that tend to happen to people who are blackout drunk. In real life, I mean. And so, but we don't talk about those things here because, you know, that would be bad. But what I would say is that in Daggerfall, if you are a secret werebore, getting blackout drunk might actually cause you to transform and kill someone. What do you think? You think that might happen? Okay. Or maybe even if you're a vampire, you get blackout drunk and you accidentally pass on your vampirism to another person. You make yourself a vampire child by accident. One of your victims. Yep. I mean, passing on the vampiric disease seems like something you could do while blackout drunk. And then it starts a quest where you have this stalker who's actually the one you turned. Oh my goodness. Anyway, everything looks good so far. We're going to take this road all the way over to Eastwold. Eastwold is a big town. We've been there a couple times. Who's there? Do you notice that the travel mod is skipping dialogue now? Dude, where's your wagon? Exactly. Well, I mean, why don't you... There should be a chance for you to wake up blackout drunk in the back of your wagon. That would be funny. All right. Oh, no. Get this. You get woken up by a guard who says you can't park there. And you'll have to move your wagon, sir. Like, because you were blackout drunk and you just left your wagon right outside the front of the inn. Oh, there we go. Bam. We got bandits and harpies. Bandits and their pet harpies. You feel somewhat bad. How somewhat bad do I feel? Oh god, I can't tell what stat is being drained by the poison because the boost to my stats is so great that it not only outweighs the poison, but still pushes the stats to 100. Oh no. No. Pure poison. Okay. There's different types of poison. That's why you actually considered waking up to the court screen with a random crime. No. Because that would feel unfair to the player from a game mechanical perspective. I get it how thematically that sounds cool, and I would even add that to the game, but then, you know, put it in, if you're wanted of a crime, how about this? If you're wanted of a crime in that region, then you are caught while, like, there's I'd say a 5% chance you could get caught while blackout drunk. Because you did something to be a wanted person, and then you got blackout drunk. It makes sense that the guards would find you drunk. Like, therefore it would be a responsible reaction to need as drunk and disorderly as a crime. Well, I have on multiple occurrences using my horse sprinted over peasants and hurt them, right? And so I get the guards come after me, and that was after drinking heavily. So I was drinking and driving, right, in this game, seriously. And then we had hit and run, serious. it's incredible. Incredible, I say. All right. Now, the hitting someone and it being assault, that's part of the immersion mod, I believe. Yes, your lizard boar man is a is worst role model. Is this Daggerfall a GTA? This will be GTA by the time we're done with it, but for now it's still Daggerfall. Ahem. Eastwold. Any person from Daggerfall will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Signed, King Edweir of Wayrest. Okay. Good to know. Luckily, we aren't from Daggerfall. Let's try breaking into the smithy. Did not unlock. Aha! The small, low-quality smithy is open. Mithril mace, elven bow. Adamantium. Oh no. Quickly, shove everything in your wagon. Is that even a thing to do? Just shove... I just imagine, like, this wagon parked outside, locked, blacksmith that's supposed to be locked. And someone's grabbing the individual items and just, like, ferrying them out the back. It's like... no midnight guards to notice that going on. It's okay, though. It's okay. As I realize that I have lots of putrid food here that need to be dealt with. Putrid apples are the best apples. Oh, it's all the books I stole from the other store. That explains it. Okay. So, it doesn't matter. Argonian, well, part of a criminal syndicate. Food's getting ripe. Who cares? We need to go to the local temple with hopes that it is a better temple. A temple of a god we care about. It is the order of the hour. It is not a temple of a god we care about. Alright, so we go south. Is there a tavern near here? The Unfortunate Goblin. We're going to go sleep in the Unfortunate Goblin. God, peasants are everywhere now. I had hoped to have woken up early in the morning, but who cares? It is early in the morning. There are a few things we want to do, though, and they open at 11, so... Up, 3 soldiers barge into the inn. Huh. There they are. Wow. Lady standing on the table. Okay, another lady over here. Some good model work there. Sprite work. It doesn't matter. Room for the night? Not really for the night, but yeah, what we need to do now is we need to go and take a quick nap. Up and away. Yes, just nap. Ignore the rest of it. Yes, there we go. 1 and 2. So 3-hour nap. That should do it. It's 9 o'clock. Places should be open. Now that the places are open, what I'm thinking of doing, there's a bed with a rose on it. That scares the crap out of me. We rappel back down. Don't question any of this. All right. Give me just a second. We jump down here. And then we... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're going to sleep for 2 more hours. Is there a random bed I can sleep in here? My dear Argonian, I've angered the wrong sort of foe, and my life is in danger. I need a bodyguard. Will you be my savior? Yes, I will help you. I'll employ you from this very second. My things are with me, and this establishment means nothing so long as my pursuer seeks my life. I do not know... I do know this one is a furious spellcaster. Sorry, okay, it's a spellcaster. Got it. I will stay with you until I know for certain they have been settled with. Don't mind me. I watch myself while I'm with you. Be about my orderly business. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and sleep here then. Don't worry about it. You gather up your belongings. I'm going to sleep here for 2 more hours. And I just basically, she hangs out with me until someone comes to kill her. And that's basically it. I just go about my business, do whatever I want, and eventually someone's going to come to kill her, and I have to kill that person. It's that simple. So, yeah, she just basically is going to pay me to hang out with me. What was it that, what was that, that one, Japanese cartoon? I just typed in the words "wants to hang out anime." There we go. That's that's what I get. That's the kind of vibes I get from this shit. Is this right here? That face, like the wants to hang out face there. It's actually kind of frightening. Yes. Okay. Now then, we are going to. I guess we'll go to the rival blacksmith and sell him. Nah, that isn't worth it, really. None of that's worth it. So, let's see here. Thinking about what else I want to do. I don't think there's any other reasons we need to do anything here. So we're gonna actually take off because well, wait. There's a mage's guild. Sorry, I'm getting horribly distracted by you were thinking of the adoring fan, yes, but when we talked about someone who will pay you to hang out, I'm just thinking, you know, the quote unquote wants to hang out anime with that creepy face. All right, let's see. There we go. Over there. Yes. Mage's Guild. Very good. Hello, sir. Yes, he is a quest giver, which means you are a magic item vendor. All right, we got Never Tiring Scarab, Jade of the Protector, Ruby of Sealed Door. Nice, a Ruby of Sealed Door. I hadn't thought about that. Bracer of Wizard's Fire, a small statue of Force Bolts. That's we don't have enough gold, really. Well, how about this? How about I pay you in credit? Just kidding. I have like 75,000 gold, so 10,000 gold. There we go. And let's actually equip our marks of good luck and friendship, and we'll barter for a better item now. Yeah, Holy Water Paralysis, Bracer of Wizard's Fire, Force Bolt, Never Tiring Scarab, Jade of the Protector, Sealed Door, and that should do it. I think we got everything we need. So 8,000. Yes. Very good. All right, that's great. Unequip the marks, since we got what we needed. And that will be it there. Gonna save the game, considering everything is great thus far. Let's see. We're talking about dark readers for different websites. So some of them are actually pretty smart. Others will just invert the colors. Yes. This lady is just traveling with us. She wants to hang out. Someone's going to eventually try to kill her, but until that happens, she just hangs out with us. We might end up transforming against our will and murdering a lot of peasants, but we won't kill her because she doesn't actually exist in the game world. Don't worry about it. The peach over there. Ooh. Okay. Peasants can reproduce. Yes, they can. This way. They will reproduce far faster than you are able to kill them. So. Group of travelers. Huh, it's just a... Wait. Wait, what? Whoa! Is that the guy? I think that's the guy. No, maybe it's just a bandit. A random bandit was in with that group of travelers. A knight. Huh. A very courteous knight, I've got to say. Oh, well. looks like we got plenty of putrid meat to sell. We didn't sell it at the last place, so this is actually kind of disturbing. All right. Let's go. We're going west. Our ultimate goal is to get to Wayrest, don't you know? Don't you know? Yes. Delicious, delicious moldy apples. I don't know when we're going to get attacked. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We've arrived. This is a town we can sell our putrid meat at, I think. Excuse me, would you like to buy my putrid meat? That is, there's no way to make that sound good. Alright. Hello, I need to buy the teeth and various rare alchemical ingredients, yes. Thank you. There's another alchemy shop. Let's see if we can go that way. Ah, yes. Gold. I like how there's a little bar of gold and it's barely worth any gold coins. Alright. Essential apparel. We can ignore that. Yeah, so. Literally, accompany me in my travels while an assassin looks to kill her. Got it. I need to be on the lookout. I was just seeing if I needed to do anything special for this quest, and the answer is no. I just need to hang out with her. That's it. Alright, first class equipment store. Buy the putrid meat, sir. You will buy all the putrid meat. Actually, I'm gonna... yeah, sell the moldy apple. And then there we go. All this stuff. That is how it works. Very good. 96 gold. Which will hit 1.0 first? Daggerfall Unity or OpenMW? Daggerfall Unity most likely. That's because OpenMW actually wants to work on its OpenCS. People really want a creation kit that is purely open source. And they're not going to be able to do that until, as long as they're shifting their priorities around like that, OpenMW is going to kind of lag behind, which is fine. Which is fine. Didn't someone recently... I don't know what anyone recently said. I'm talking about age-old behavior. So if someone recently said something, then that is entirely different. All right. You said OpenMW keeps moving the goalposts? Well, yeah, they're going to implement Test 3 MP into their main engine so that you can have like multiplayer from the main menu, basically. They're also going to give you they're going to integrate Test 3 MP's Lua scripting into the main game so that you can get like the multiplayer style plugins to actually work in the single player game. They want to actually integrate scripting to where the script extender and Test 3 MP are basically just the same. That they'll use the exact same script extender mods. That's the theory anyway. Whether, that'll work, who knows? Probably, at the very least, it'll allow more mods to work. That's something. That road leads southeast. Need to go north. Yes. There, west. West is good. Northwest. Either way. Enemies. Giants and centaurs. Oh no, they've been after my livestock. We're gonna have bears as well. Temple of Akatosh Priest? Wow. The quests are multiplying. I'm wondering when this game's gonna be unplayable. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're gonna use a dead man's common symbol to nuke these people. Killed both centaurs, very good. Yes. You have no idea what I'm trying to do? Well, I'm on a quest. I'm on a, well... Okay, so this is what we call a fantasy life simulator. I am essentially advancing various interests simultaneously. You know, I'm a member of the Mages Guild, Order of the Candle, RK, Archaeologist Guild, Thieves Guild, Fighters Guild. In addition, there are about 70 other factions that aren't listed here, which have internal reputation bars as to how well they like me. For example, the current kingdom respects me, which is actually pretty high. And as far as my current goals, they are to more or less ingratiate myself with the nobility of Wayrest while simultaneously raising my what do you call it? My interests back in Sentinel, and I'm trying to reach out to Daggerfall, but it's taxing because Daggerfall is freaking huge. Mostly, you just see me running into trees full blast on horseback. Yes, yes. So either way, we gotta fight giants. They want to stop us. So. Well, now we don't run into trees so much. Now we run on roads because they've added roads. So we occasionally will cross country, you know, just pack it from point A to point B. But if you look on the map here, we got roads. Not in all regions, but in most regions. They community sourced these roads. So different people worked on different regions in order to... You can see how much of a nightmare Daggerfall is. I'm trying to advance my interests in Daggerfall, but whenever you are over here and you get a quest to go over here, you want to kill yourself, basically. So, you know, this region's a bit more manageable. I'm just saying... This region, by comparison, is just a bit more manageable. So, yes. Anyway. Yep. Well, we might need a mod to redefine questing reach. Mithril mace there, no problem. What else? Dwarven boots. Have some bread. No, we don't want bread. Very good. You've started using take a ship out to the island. Yep. True. It's true. Okay. Daggerfall map looks like London Underground. Jeez. Isn't that true? Okay. You thought about installing the airship mod? The airship mod's fun if you want to play a crazy man who flies through the skies. It's definitely, like, it is not terrible. In fact, if you have it installed, you'll see other airships flying around as well. Like, you'll see just not peasant, but, you know, like, kingdom airships flying around to really reinforce that immersion that, you know, everyone has airships, which, honestly, they should. Technically, everyone should have, like, not everyone, but, like, all the major kingdoms should have airships. It's just that the Elder Scrolls kind of forgot about that. You know, in the Second Era, we had Imperial airships. Let's see. Yeah, let me pull this up really quick. This is just Cyrus the Redguard on top of an Imperial airship.
How remarkable. I may well be the first Imperial Admiral to surrender at this altitude.
No surrender, Governor. You just die on your feet.
The rules of engagement state quite clearly that a losing party may yield to his opponent on the field of battle, and that the victor may, within honorable reason, determine his ransom.
Remind me in hell.
But where's the money in that? Or Redguard honor? I know a swordsman like you, Redguard, can't kill an unarmed man. And as a gentleman, I place myself under your protection. And as a swordsman of no little accomplishment, I congratulate you on your mastery of the longsword. And I congratulate you also on your small victory here. I have failed my Emperor, and may regret surviving to face his displeasure, but... Drop the weapon.
What were those rules of engagement again?
I'm sorry, Redguard. The rules of engagement govern the affairs of gentlemen. But you, a rebel in arms, a traitor to the Emperor, and a threat to the Emperor's peace. All you have earned is summary execution. You die now, Redguard.
Do it then, because that'll be the easy part. But look down there, Rickton. Now there's an army that's tasted victory, and one you'll never defeat again.
No more words.
Rickton, it's time you saw that Redguard fire you've heard so much about. You never did kill the Prince, Rickton. He lives.
Yep. Sharp objects and airships. Yes. Airships are not made for combat. All right. Let's continue. We gotta go northwest, I believe. Yes, northwest. No, that is not the right way. That is not the way. We'll cut across Van Castle. There's nothing in Van Castle I want, mind you. My point is, when people ask, like, oh, well, airships aren't lore-friendly, the Imperials used them. There were also rust dragons in Cyrodiil, but frickin' Bethesda forgot about them, too. In general, it's quite annoying, actually, that they come up with all these great lore concepts and then forget about them in later games. Yes. What happened to the rust dragons of Cyrodiil? No, they didn't exist. See, the dragons flying over Cyrodiil, that was, and so someone else literally came. It's hilarious. Okay, so this is their justification. When they said the dragons flying over Cyrodiil, they meant the Imperial banner, because there's a dragon on it. But what about the Dragon Rider in the Battlespire? Never mentioned again. Sorry. All right. Wait, you're saying the Imperial Dragon Riders didn't exist? No. We forgot they existed. Sorry. We seriously, we forgot all this stuff. Okay. Well, they were as much Dragonborns as Ulfric Stormquack is. Alright? Ulfric Stormquack is indeed a strong and powerful Dragonsborn. Yes. Next to Vault Duck, of course. Yes. All right. When you say Hidden Valley, do you actually mean the the quest? Because they're all freaking quests. Alright, we need to go northwest. Stop for a second, save the game. I'm using the old version of War Mashes right now. An extremely old version that's quest-based. Yeah. Hold on. Let's keep going. Yeah, the new version of Daggerfall Unity, the preview version, the stable version runs all the old mods just fine, but the preview version of Daggerfall Unity broke most of the mods, and there's currently a quite a bit of oh, hold on. Hello. How are you? Just a hunter here. I thought maybe there'd be an animal or something to fight too, but no. We're not hunting animals. Okay. It broke lots of mods, the preview version. So, bit by bit, these mods are getting updated for the preview version. Because the preview version is what allows, obviously, the whole roads mod and travel mod and all this stuff. Yes. There's quite a bit going on. And not every mod works. And, like, that's important to understand. Like, War Mashes, for instance, has not been updated yet because the developer is working on Villager Immersion Overhaul. Which I really can't wait until it's ready. Because Villager Immersion Overhaul is a lot of fun. And I've had an opportunity to check out some of the preview content from BIO, and yeah, he's got lots of great stuff there. You say it's already out for 26. Yes, but not the that's a fix for 26. It's not the actual update that I'm talking about. I've had an opportunity to see the actual update, and I'm going to reinstall it when that's ready. All right, let's see here. For now, we got ourselves just Daggerfall's classic cheesecake. You know how that is. No big deal. All right, let's figure out what else we got around here. Anything else? Maybe upstairs. Ah, pirate. Hello. Any news? Don't spread this around, but the Venom Masters and the Utility Mages are working together. The Venom Masters and the Utility Mages. I will identify an item. All right, Venom Master, I'll identify that for you. Holy shit. Okay, let's see what the lady has to say, though. Bye, my lady. Good to see you. Any news? The Mixers of Stendar and the Summoners of Akatosh hate each other. Okay, so Stendar and Akatosh have actually gone from being allies to feuding over the last month and a half. That's interesting. Now keep in mind, the rumors aren't always true. But in this case, I'm liable to believe it due to how the factioning system works. Alright, the sun's going down, but I'm going to bet on being able to get over to the next one. Yeah, apparently a bad breakup. Getting dark. You thought they were, for the sake of the player, they were always true? Oh god, we got lots of animals. Toxic clouds! Yes, you can have that, bear. Well, feed my family for a week. Excellent. I'm glad it'll feed your family. I have to kill these tigers, though. Toxic tiger meat. Very good. Kill something with toxin, it poisons the meat. Oh no. Arrived at a junction. Hold on a second. I arrived at a junction and I passed it. No, that's correct. The junction just leads south, which I don't want to go to. So I just want to keep going west. Always to the west. We're going to kind of push this a bit hard. Arrive kind of at night. We can sleep late into the day, though, so the guilds and the bank are open. I think that's fine. Yes. Enemy seeking to prevent... Harpies. Harpies. Well, that wasn't too difficult. I thought this was going to be... I forgot that harpies are basically the sky rats of this game. Alright. Hold on a second. We have to eat something before we journey onward. Maybe some of that tiger meat. Yes, tiger meat. Alright, we are invigorated by the tiger meat. Oh my goodness. Avoided an encounter. Very, very good. Looks like we've arrived where? At a junction. Another junction in the road. Interesting. Oh! It wants us to go south. Okay, no, we're going northwest. Thank you. Thank you very much. We cut through to the north, and that'll get us up to Murwak Hollow. All right, I think it's not that late. We can push this the rest of the way up to the capital. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna head up to the capital now. This way. Ooh. Hey, Tech Wizard. Type in !Daggerfall. Okay, we are going north now. Excellent, we're here. Anyway. Let's see here. There you go. There's the URL that'll get you all the information you need. Now, this is the capital city of Wayrest. We're gonna keep on going there. Yes. All right. We're going to our favorite tavern. It's called the Dirty Priest. Good place, really. So we're heading over there right now. It's nighttime, so no one's around. We don't have to worry about trampling anybody. Occasionally, you might see guards around, but, well, that's actually Villager Immersion Overhaul that spawns night guards, I think. But there's the Dirty Priest. Again, well, the game is heavily modded, so, like, the link I gave you in chat is the new player guide, which will help you get set up with the platform. I don't really recommend very many mods. There's only like 2 or 3 that I recommend to new players. But as you get into it more and more, there are, well, dozens of mods that you might avail yourself of. Now then, let's see here. We're going to grab a room for the night. Yes. Then we're going to see about food. Yeah, we'll have some Solstheim elk. Very good. And then some Vardenfell Flynn. But more Vardenfell Flynn. There we go. Now we're good. Let's have a chat with this man over here. The Citadel of Ebonarm and the Fighters Guild are allies. Of course I'll help you. So he is a member of the Citadel of Ebonarm. That's serious business. Ebonarm is one of the gods that got scrubbed from the lore of later Elder Scrolls games. There you go. All right. Let's keep going. Yes, indeed. Yes. Shame, too, because Ebonarm's a cool name. Yes, well, the lore of Ebonarm is that he was able to, basically, a single mortal was able to just kind of stand between 2 armies and stop like whole wars from going on, and so he was venerated as this, more or less becoming a god. Out of just sheer impossible deeds, and people looked at this and said, "This is bad fan fiction. We need to remove it." And rather than rewriting the stories to be, cooler, the writers flat out just kind of scrapped him from the lore because they didn't like him. And again, they could have more or less rewritten his myths in order to say, well, this is this particular cult in Hammerfell's perspective of him. They're crazy people. And then here's how he actually was. And you can, more or less justify his ascension to godhood and explain how, he's not quite the same as he was depicted, but they just kind of hated him entirely. And just scrapped him from the lore. And you'd be surprised how many people in the lore community share their dislike for Ebenarm, despite, it's just the easiness in which you could rewrite him in order to be more palatable. But no, they have a full faction here, and they just don't care about him. Hello there. Good to see you, Whispers in Shadow. Yes, indeed. All right, we are going to any news. The Summoners of Akatosh and the Knights of the Owl. Okay, so the Knights of the Owl are no longer allied with the Summoners of Akatosh. We don't care about that too much. We're going upstairs. So, then we encounter this nice lady here. Any news? You might be interested how Tamabu allied with the Isolationists. Where are the Isolationists located? You'll never find out. Hold on. I'm curious now. Where are the? Oh, they're the spellmakers of Daggerfall. Like, they're in the academics, and they're led by the mages. What the hell? Apparently, they only serve members of the Mages Guild. They're the Isolationists. God, that's insane. Hello there. How you doing? Any news? The merchants are now to get Sentinel. Interesting. I'm going to ignore that, but there we go. We're getting out of here. Gonna take a nap, I figure. We're actually going to cast Stamina. Wait, can I even sleep here? Let's try, yeah, I can rest here. Fine. So we cast Stamina, Buoyancy, Jumping, Levitate. We're practicing magic for potential skill ups, so. Light, Slow Fall. Thing looks great so far. Orc Strength. And that used up all our magic, so we spend 9 hours sleeping here. No problem there. We are awake now. Wasn't Ebenarm Raven Cyrodiil? That's what people believe. Okay. Okay, we're gonna continue saving the game. This lady who's following us is still afraid she's gonna get assassinated at some point. I'm just kind of letting her follow me around. Let's see, it's morning now. So we're going to head to the Royal Palace and have a chit-chat with Queen Baron Zaya and Lady Morgaya. Now, Lady Morgaya is the best girl of Daggerfall. That is without dispute. Okay. So we're going to head on in. You have some spells that cost hundreds of magicka. Oh, well, spells that cost hundreds of magicka, it's very simple. All you have to do is raise that skill. Now, that skill is probably super low. Like, if we look at Banished Daedra, if we were to look at that particular skill, it would probably be a bit low, let's just say. What's my alteration skill? 29. So if I got this to about 75 or 80, it would probably be a lot more reasonable to cast. Same thing with destruction. Destruction's only 44. So, at extremely low levels, advanced spells are prohibitively expensive. Yes. So, let me see here. We're going to go ahead and save it again. Now, let's go ahead and have a chit-chat with Queen Baronziah first. The whining peasants who work my land near Castle Yomsley have long complained about evil wizardry being practiced in that dungeon. It appears this time they may be right. I'm an even assassin with enough time to travel to Castle Yomsley and destroy the necromantic sorcerer there. Okay. For you, Queen. Sure. All right. Dark Goddess, protect us. That's grand. Okay, taking a screenshot of that. Hold on. There we go. Dark Goddess, protect us. That's grand. My goodness. Okay, screenshot taken. Very, very good. I need to really quick do something in a different monitor. Just need to poke at something, move those screenshots around. Okay, everything's good now. Sorry about that. A bit of a delay. I had to, again, go grab something. So, anyway, how you doing, Morgaia? So, Morgaia is doing just fine. Smiths of Julianos are out to get the mixers of Akatosh. When you're asking about rumors and political topics, you have to understand that this isn't the same engine. It doesn't, like, this is a re-implementation of all of Daggerfall. So, like, he didn't program, I should say they didn't program the bugs into the game, basically. You know, you're thinking, did they get rid of the bugs? Well, why would you implement those bugs in the first place when building the game from scratch? Which this is. This is not the same executable file of the main game at all. All right. I mean, the topics are... it really depends on... how do I put this? Okay, so there's a background simulation running in Daggerfall, if you read the data files. And what's happening is these different... an event happens that shifts reputation. Reputation drifts naturally in seemingly random directions. And what's happening is these events, quote-unquote, whatever they are, these topics, they are actually... the simply a way of expressing to the player that a reputation shift has occurred, what the current status is between the different factions in the factioning system. Just because you're not seeing certain topics you remember doesn't mean they don't exist. They just aren't being expressed to the player right now. This playthrough is a couple 100 hours in, so we're not exactly at a starting game state here. All right, we're going to exit here, and we are going to now put away all the junk in our wagon. Very good. So they streamlined Vanilla Dagger... What? They didn't streamline Vanilla Daggerfall. I think you're... I'm sorry, you're absolutely crazy. Like, you're jumping to conclusions. You seem to be misremembering things. And now you're asking me questions that are irrelevant. Because they didn't. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. We are going in this direction. We need to get to Castle Yomsley. So, as you can see right here, Yeah, wait, that's Castle Yomsley. Castle Yomsley is 21 hours away by horse, so it's going to take us at least 2 or 3 days to get there. We need to leave Daggerfall on the northern road. So we're actually gonna go north, this way here. Right. So yes, we're going north. Yes. Meow. So we got this little monster who's getting in our way. Yep. Yes, rare. Yes. Yes, he's in our way. He's making things difficult. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. He's supervising the stream. Yep. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, you're asking, is Genshin Impact worth it? Let me ask you a question. Did you like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Because if the answer is yes, it's better Breath of the Wild. Okay? Yeah. So that's basically all I can tell you. Is it's just better Breath of the Wild with the ability to switch between multiple characters and the ability to play co-op with friends. So the gacha element is actually so minor as to be inconsequential. That may change later. But in the first, 8 hours of gameplay, the gacha element has been inconsequential. Let's look at it like this. If you manage to get 8+ hours out of a Breath of the Wild clone, that's better than Breath of the Wild, and it's free. Did you lose anything other than a little bit of time? I don't think so. That's up to you. Now let's see. Okay, seeing if anything else is there. First one you played was Morrowind. You don't trust Genshin Impact? Of course, you shouldn't. It's got kernel level anti-cheat. That's why I sandboxed the crap out of my Windows. And that's really all you can do. I'm playing this on Linux, by the way. I'm playing everything here on Linux. I just, I wouldn't trust Genshin Impact either. So, yeah, exactly. Back up your files, pretty much. All right. Let's click back into this. Bam. All righty then. Hello. We are going to sell all this junk. All the non-salted fish needs to be sold immediately. Why isn't there salted meat? Can't you just take the meat, make it gray by putting it in Photoshop? Just hue tint it gray, and then we can have salted meat. That'd be nice, I guess. We're just gonna sell all this junk we've been picking up, all the books, everything. Just get it out of my inventory. There. Oh my goodness. 11,000 gold. Very good. I now have too much stuff. Too much money. Yes. Well, I personally have never had a problem with spending money in a free-to-play game. In other words, if the free-to-play game is good enough, we're talking about the Genshin Impact and even Warframe, Path of Exile. I bought a couple supporter packs in Path of Exile. I've bought a couple Prime Accesses, more than a couple, in Warframe, just because, it's an easy way to get platinum and it supports the developers. If I play a game for hundreds of hours, chances are I'm going to throw a little bit of money at it. And I think that's okay. You know, if you're playing this game where you're this meta level game where you're like, I'm going to play every free to play game, 100% free to play, never going to spend a penny. That's okay. But if every person who was playing the game had that mentality, game wouldn't make any money. So whether, you know, I buy games, I pay money to buy the game, or I you know, will occasionally pay into it if it's a free-to-play game. I'm okay with that. Really I am. That's why when we talk... my issue here is that Genshin Impact, Fate Grand Order, games like that are called gacha games. They have these... they're basically gambling. And the idea behind that is you need to, you are constantly given the impulse of, oh, there's a limited time that you can get this character, and you should really try to get this character. And that's how they try to emotionally manipulate you into spending money. It's not that you would be inclined to spend money to support the game. It's that you feel the need to spend money for fear of losing out. And that's how gacha games usually work. Now, Genshin Impact, as I've seen it up till now, the gameplay itself warrants a pay-to-play game. Okay? It's good enough to the point where even if it wasn't free to play, I would have purchased this game. So, I think it's worth spending a little bit of money on. I'm not going to, not right now. Probably not for quite some time. But it's a good video game. Genshin Impact, I mean. Like, just on its own merits as a video game, ignoring the fact it's free to play. Yes. Would you rather a one-off purchase? You know, if I could pay $60 to $80 to just have everything in the game right then and there, yeah, I guess I'd prefer that. But that's not how they make most of their money. They make most of their money by convincing people subtly, $5 at a time, to spend hundreds of dollars over the course of a few years. In $5 increments. Like occasionally there is a crazy person who spends hundreds of dollars all at once, right? But we ignore that. That's a one-off. That's a rare. That's an outlier. That's the word I'm looking for. Outlier. That's an outlier. Okay. Most of their money comes from people who spend $5 at a time every week or two, you know, over and over and over. And so you get lots and lots of people, you know, who go, Mom, can I have $5 for my game? What do you call it? Fortnite's PUBG Impact? And the mother says, yeah, you can spend $5 on it. And the kid manages to weasel $5.99 out of it because, you know, it technically it's $5, even though there's 99 cents thrown on top of that. And then the 32-cent whatever processing fee. So they basically spent close to $7 now. Not quite $7, but close to $7. And, you know, there you go. So my point is that whilst agreeing to pay for a $5 microtransaction in a video game, the mother gets a bill, you know, for $6.32 going 31 cents technically. Sorry. Doesn't matter. It's a terrible example anyway. That is how a lot of a lot of these free-to-play games exist. They have thousands, tens of thousands of people who are paying, you know, $5, $6, $7 at a time, you know, every week, every couple weeks, and the money adds up. But yeah, Genshin Impact, on the other hand, plays like Breath of the Wild, has a huge world, like Breath of the Wild, has a bunch of different characters you can switch between. Actually, the combat system incentivizes you to switch between them. And then it has co-op, real-time co-op. That's pretty good. I'm just saying, like, as a video game, it's worth playing. Even though the Chinese are probably spying on you with their invasive anti-cheat. And you should probably know that. Of course, I mean, when does Google not spy on you? When does Amazon not spy on you? Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. We talked to that lady already, I think. Miss Kingham. Any news? Ariel's bow can kill any creature with one shot, in theory. Sphere of negation. There's a small chance of it killing any creature. Damn, damn, damn. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. We are heading east. We have to get to the castle. Yes. Enemy seeking to prevent my travel. I'm noticing that the dialogue is, like, some of the War Mash's dialogue is getting skipped. When it says enemies are seeking to prevent your travel. Like, I think the dialogue mod is interrupting some of the pop-up windows. At least that's how it looks. Alright, here we go. Good, good, good. Let's keep going. I'm just not a fan of Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 has too many dudes in armor. And I like fighting the eldritch monstrosities of Dark Souls 1 and 3. Alright, let's see here. I mean, I played the game. I played it all the way through, minus the DLC content. Bloodborne? Bloodborne's a great game that I will never own. I say I'll never own it, but, you know, if you get a functional emulator, then maybe I'll get a disc and stick it in there. All right. Still going east. All right. Enemies travel. Very good. Come on. Come on. Keep going. There we go. We got it. We had to back off for just a second and cast stamina. Lest we pass out and die. How we doing? Oh, no wonder our armor's gone cold. Okay. We should be okay. Green, thanks for subscribing. Alright. Very good, very good. Piggin sword there. Very good. Very good. Green dagger. Green dagger. General store, essential wares. Let's go check out some of these really quick. Take off our armor while we're at it. Hold on a second. I think we found an issue. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna reload it and see if the issue's still there. Give me a second here. I'm noticing a distinct lack of my my armor swapping, and I'm trying to reload the game here and see if it's there. Yeah, the armor swapping isn't, my gear set swapping isn't there. That's very annoying. Let's see what happens here. I'm interested because this is a mod-based issue, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Okay. Has it gotten a new version? No, but it worked yesterday. So that's why we're scratching our heads going, what's going on now? Yeah, see, outfit bundle. I don't know why, it just kind of stopped working. Oh well. Let's switch ourselves to travel gear now. No pants. No pants is important. Alright, maybe we do need pants. Let's see, what kind of pants? They're casual pants. That's the kind of pants we have. Very good. Travel gear selected. We secure and bundle those. Okay. When you say the shirt looks like Star Trek, what you're actually saying is that it looks like something that's campy. Because classic Star Trek has always been campy. Alright, dagger there. Very good. Contemplating. Gold. 1,000? Sure. Now we have money with which to buy this Daedric dagger. 815. Damn right, our negotiating skills allowed us to get a new Daedric dagger. Thank goodness. Equip this useless dagger, useless sword there. That's good. Good. Wrath of Khans when they started taking things a bit more seriously? Well, yes, but I mean, that was after a movie that should have never been made. Oh, Wesley. Remember when Wesley had to have a temper tantrum and stop time? And then he ran away from home to another dimension with the Traveler? Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Steel door. Never tiring skit. Put the statue of force bolts away. That's fine. Yes. I was gonna say the whole Traveler thing reminded me of George Takei or Mr. Ianopoulos talking about their pasts and how spending time with older men was good for them as kids. And I always thought it was interesting how Mr. Ianopoulos got really lambasted when, to my knowledge, I could be wrong on this point, this is only hearsay, but to my knowledge, George Takei said many of the same things, and yet only Mr. Ianopoulos got sandbagged for it. And I thought that was kind of unfair because based on what I've heard, and again, just hearsay, both of them deserve to get sandbagged for what they said. I'm not defending one or the other, I'm saying, like, the notion that that older men should kind of guide younger boys is, like, in that way is, I find this uncomfortable. Okay. So, let's go ahead and buy some bandages there, and we'll see what else, let's go ahead to the pig and sword. This way. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Again, I need to clarify that there is no evidence against Mr. Takei, so this is just what I've heard. Alright. Any new? Yes, room is free for a night such as you. Let's go grab some Flynn and have a chat with this flautist here. Amazing man that he is. My darling Victoria awaits me, tormented by the tyranny of cruel... oh, okay, so she's imprisoned. Oh, we have to go? No, I'm not going... I'm not going there. No! No! Then I will have to find another guardian. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. It's just, yeah. Hello. Excuse me. I don't know how I feel about you, but I do need a favor. A birthday. Could really use some cactus. Wow, her sister has a birthday coming up and she needs some cactus. I'm wondering... I'm wondering, you know what? We will get her some cactus for her sister's birthday. Yes. For the King's General Store, and we need the cactus. Okay, so this lady that needs us to go to the King's General Store and get some cactus. It's right over here. Yes. You can eat cactus. But, I mean, let me see. Ooh. Here we go. Gonna say, you can definitely eat cactus. Don't you want the... God damn it. Stuffed cactus patties in tomato broth. Serious business. Yeah. Like, cactus is edible. Hello. This is the King's General Wares, isn't it? He doesn't have any cactus. Hold on a second. That's the King's Gear Store. The King's General Store. It's not Gear Store. It's General Store. It's this one over here. Okay, and there should be a different person who will should be over here somewhere. Coming upstairs. Hello. There you are. Yes, 20 gold pieces. I have the cactus. Very good. Where's that? There's the cactus. Look at those prickles. Look at those prickles. Yes. Your mother-in-law had a potted cactus? Well, I mean, first of all, you have to remove every single thorn. You also have to make sure it's an edible cat. Not all cacti are edible. Keep that in mind. There's many layers to this. When I said like cactus is edible. There are many types of cactus. So, yes, the spikes need to be removed. Exactly. Pagan sword. Yeah, cactus is edible like plants is edible. Exactly. Hello! Yes, you can have the cactus. Very good. Here's the gold you promised. Excellent. We gave her the cactus. Don't know what insanity is there. My goodness, more Flynn. Very good. Let's see. Do we have a room for the night? I forgot. Yeah, we have a room. Okay. Well, then in that case, let's just have some food and we'll go to sleep. Yes. Don't worry about it. We gave her the cactus. No, the cactus is for her sister's birthday. We already established that. We definitely established the cactus is for her sister's birthday. She promised. Okay. Very good. What time is it? Give me some mint tea. And you don't have food, do you? No, the kitchen's closed. It's 3 a.m., but we're leaving. We're in the middle of the night. We go, God, we've been this lady's bodyguard for how long now? I'm just thinking about the fact that we've been her bodyguard for quite some time now. There's no path in this direction, it says. That makes me sad. You say that, Ralzar, but you have to understand that there are different types of cacti, and I'm sure someone can do that. Yes. I'm sure someone can do that. Enemy seeking to prevent my travel. Harpies. We don't have armor on because it's too cold right now. So we're kind of vulnerable to these harpies. That said, we do have healing items, so we don't have to worry too much. We can, if we can endure the pain, we can deal with almost anything, even without our armor. Other than a Daedra Lord, he would cause issues without armor. As in, he could probably one-shot you. Ha 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 ha! Fireball. That's Daedra Lord. Very good, very good. Mm-hmm. So, let's see. Dirty Stag there. And Emperor Sundry's there. Does not unlock. Alright. We'll continue east. We'll just take this road further east, I think. It's still only 4:48 a.m., so we can get pretty far before anything major goes down. But we had a nice 9-hour nap, and we're back on the road in the middle of the night. Enemies seeking to prevent my travel, yes, but should it matter? No. Very good, very good. So, let's get going. Oh, more harpies. That's not a problem. We've already shown we are adequate. We are up to the task of killing harpies. Good. Let's see, what kind of dagger? That's an almost new dagger. Let's go for the quote-unquote useless sword so it'll break. I use these weapons until they are on the verge of breaking. And then we, whoop, hello. Very good, very good. Daedra Heart there. Okay, let's keep going. Mm-hmm. Radio. Oh, wow. Here? Double checking. It's still too early to go to any stores, sadly. So we're just gonna kind of head through this town and move on to the next one. Even the corrupted god's blood has a breaking point. I mean, having unbreakable weapons would, it would make the economy, you know, the idea of carrying around a cart, carrying around the cart, pulling a cart, and then swapping out your weapons, it removes something from that gameplay element. I could actually have, like, I suppose have a companion, a person who could carry, like, 3 extra sets of weapons. That'd be just their jobs in general. Let's see here. Okay. A Daedric horse. Yes. A Lydia. Exactly. A burden carrier. With, a giant backpack. You know, I'm just immediately thinking of a Palico from Monster Hunter. But no. Not a Palico. Definitely not. Right. Let's see here. Checking what else we got there. Sorry. Distractions aplenty. Let's go. Ow! I got plunked. But there's a hunter around here. No big deal. I just need to pinch some gold pieces. We are in a situation where we are going to have to deal with bloodstained handkerchief. Well, that guy definitely needed it. Oof. We will be using our healing items quite a bit. Alfit, Khajiit are not palicos. No, they aren't. I mean, they're actually better. They use magic, so they can actually put stuff in like a dimensional. My goodness, what is this? Potion reloaded, something Mako something. Hold on, I need to see that again. Give me a moment. Let me see here. Mako started with M. Weird. Okay. But yes. A squire would repair your thing slower than a smith. I don't know. I don't know about squires repairing stuff. I think that you could have a specialized squire. That could be okay. Hold on, I have to see something. That follower would have... Whoops, I just hit the hunter. I thought the hunter was a bandit. I'm going to assassinate a hunter. Let there be no witnesses. Sorry. There'll be no witnesses. Anyway. What I was getting at before I encountered some shenanigans was you'd have a follower, and that follower would have a specialty. And they'd only have one specialty. Would that specialty be the repairing of items? In which case their carry capacity is lower. Maybe have a follower that has cooking and provides you with fresh meals, and that would be their specialty. Or one that's just straight up carrying capacity with no other specialty. They just have a huge freaking backpack, bandoliers, and other things, and they are a beast of burden. That would be okay, I guess. Just have each one have a kind of specialty that they could help with. Alright, I need to look at one or two more thingamabobbers, and that should do it. Let's see. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. When you set up camp, they show up around the campfire? Yes, actually. That'd be a damn good way of doing it. Tie it into the survival mod, and have them appear when you set up camp, and have them disappear when you pick the camp back up. And that's how you could have them following you, quote unquote. But you could transfer items to them, stuff like that. Like I'd have it as an interface instead of your wagon. You could give them stuff right away while they're still following you. But then the specialty things they could do would happen when you set up camp. That kind of function, plus more content between towns, might actually convince me to stop using a travel mod and actually wander the world in real time. If they, if there was more content between towns, and then you had some kind of, like camping capacity where you could actually do things at camp, like, have a person who repairs stuff, or a person who, holds the extra items necessarily. It makes a lot of sense. Maybe that other person handles the wagon instead of you. Think about that for a moment. Have someone else handle the wagon. And that way, you don't have to worry about the immersion breaking of that. And they would just kind of follow you around, and you could order them to stay in specific locations or go to specific locations. Follow me. Okay, stop following me. And that's how your wagon would operate. There's a mercenaries mod up. We saw it. It's good in concept. It has a little ways to go. But Definitely a thought. Okay, we need to actually go southeast. We were going west when we shouldn't have. We're gonna go buy all those corpses again. Yep, that was our trip there. No problem there. Okay. Good, good, good. Now, east we go. Enemy seeking to prevent your travel. Very good. We're going to go ahead and hit him with lightning. Toxic Cloud. Again, Toxic Cloud. Good enough. Got a bear to hunt. Wait. There's a bear? If there's a bear, there's probably a hunter around here. No? No, it's just a random bear encounter? Okay, lightning bolt then. Shocking. Here we go. Didn't work. Damn. Let's do a force bolt. Thank God. One more. Toxic Cloud on the rest of them. Didn't work. Okay, 2 giants down, 1 bear down. Come on. Oh, that hurts so much. Okay, we got him. But yes, you could definitely have the squire stay back. You know, like, I want you to stay out of this town for right now. Just stay on the outskirts. And you commit some terrible crimes, and then, you know, it's like, oh, see? They're saying negative things about me. Someone set me up for a crime I didn't do. Obviously, you have an idealistic squire as opposed to a cynical one, you know. Where'd you get the squire from? Well, you know, this one's part of the Thieves Guild. Oh, okay. Well, then they're A-okay with your thievery and stuff. Maybe you never have them go into town. Maybe you always have them stay outside of town because they have all your ill-gotten goods. All right. So, let's see here. Ah, nice. There's a person on their way to Wayrest. That's some distance away. Let's go in here. Blame all your crimes on the squire. I mean, that would only really work once, because if you tried a second time, then they would go, this is the second squire you've had that turned out to be a criminal. I'm pretty sure this is wrong. Something off with this. Got some arrows. Very good. I do think they should start selling potions at alchemy vendors here, because all the alchemists in this game seem to just drop, just seem to provide, what do you call them, herbs, and that's kind of irritating. I think that there should be watered down, like, we need a mod that has all of these vendors with like 1 or 2 watered down potions of, say, health and stamina or something like that. When I say watered down, I mean like 10% as effective as a normal, say, heal true potion. You know, it would be just a herbal remedy or something like that. Okay. No, the alchemists wouldn't, like, there's a reason why the potion, like why the potion seller is a huge perk of raising through the factions. It's because, you know, high quality potion making is actually very difficult, and it gives those factions better value. So, in theory, having the alchemists have watered down weaker versions of those potions means that they didn't make the cut to join those guilds. They aren't good enough. But, hey, at the very least, you can still get those services, even to a lesser degree, without being a part of the guild. That's what I think, anyway. Stamina. Then we need a healing potion. Heal true. There we go. Continuing east. Continuing east. Ooh. Right. We're going further east. Yes. These are not the memes. These are the Twitters now. Yep. These are the Twitters now. Okay. That's what the Twitters are now. Lovely news going on in the world. Glad to be a part of it. Glad to be a part of this wonderful world that we all live in. Okay, so we have to continue our journey all the way over to Castle Yomsley. I'm thinking of actually taking the road up over to about this point. You know what we need? We need to put pins in the map. In fact, I'm going to say that right now to the developer. We need pins in the map. And then the ability to travel to those pins. Either click on pin. Click, say Alt. Let's try Alt. Click to pin, or a pin current location button. Both, perhaps. There we go. I'm just saying that to the author of the travel mod. Okay, we are going north. Actually, let's go to the Restless Jug really quick. But yes, the Twitters always show me either the stupidest things or the worst things, you know. Humanity, absolutely not so much faith in them, for sure. All right. Let's see. But hey, as well, we've got yes. According to TrainWiz here, this is another thing. Debugging open world games like fix one thing, now everything else in the game is fucking broken. Demo's due out the 8th, he says. This is going to be his freelancer clone, which he promises is not a freelancer clone. It's called Under Space, and it's the idea of what if space was more interesting. That's basically his pitch is, I want to do freelancer, but I want space to be more interesting. So, yeah. The demo is going to be out on the 8th. So they ran him away from the Nexus? Well, I mean, he worked for Bethesda doing some, whatchamacallits. Geez, I'm taking a moment. Hold on. He did some Creation Club work. Then he dedicated himself to working on his own game, which he kickstarted successfully. And he's been working on diligently. And I've had a lot of fun poking at. Yeah. Again, if you like Freelancer, you're going to like that. What bitrate am I using? 6,000. Just 6,000 kbs. And I do notice that Linux OBS has a tendency to push it up to, say, 6.6 or 6.2. And Windows OBS has a tendency to fluctuate rapidly in its bitrate. I've noticed that. Anyway, let's see here. Maze. Leftovers. Excellent. We ate some leftovers. What about those salted fish you have? Not very good, I know. I'm also using NVENC. I have a 2060 Super, so a little tiny piece of that is dedicated to encoding video for live streams. It's a whatchamacallit. Hold on. Let me pull this open. Here you go. I mean, you can see the settings here. Oops. Trying to figure out why it's not showing that. I see why. Okay. Here, I'll show you what my settings are as soon as I can do this, because my links aren't working here. Let me try this again. I have to switch to desktop view. Okay, now I switch to desktop view. I can go to settings, and I need to click here to pop open the settings. Then I need to go to output. And here you can see the output. I just need to make sure that it's not showing my stream key. Okay, it isn't. There we go. So you can see this is my OBS. I'm running NVENC, which is the NVIDIA codec. It's making sure that my CPU usage is extremely low. Then I'm running it at 1920 by 1080, it's 60 FPS, CBR rate control, 6000 bit, KBS. Running on the preset quality profile high. GPU 0 is important because it's like which GPU you're going to use. Like GPU 0 means first GPU. GPU 1 means second GPU. Now that sounds weird. Max B frames 2. NVIDIA recommends you bring this up to 4, but I've seen no need to. So there we go. That's my current OBS settings for encoding. Yes. All right. Why are you asking, Baldur? There's something in particular you're having trouble with? Okay. Enemy seeking up. We got bandits. Yep. We got bandits and their pet harpies. Okay, my Daedric short sword just broke like I said it was going to. I was using an almost broken version. Switching to this Daedric dagger here. Ow! Person calls out to you. Be on the watch for bears! Okay, well, don't worry about that right now. We need to quickly equip our armor and be afraid because we're actually going to freeze to death in it. But hey, whatever. No big deal. I think there's this hunter in the middle of the road just kind of watching me as we fight everything. Okay. Not successful in any of my thievery attempts. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Should be okay, though. Yes. Very good. Mm-hmm. What else we got? Use bread. Gotta go north. Yeah, okay, we have to take this road up north and then cross. Yeah, and once we hit the crossroads, we need to go northeast. So we're gonna get to a crossroads where we have to go. Yes. Don't forget to take your armor off. Well, I'm testing to see if the armor is freezing me or not. Like, it doesn't look like my armor's gone cold yet, so I think it's okay during the day. I think it's just a problem at night. I'm testing it. I am, however, going to pick up some tea if this guy has any. Yeah, we don't need any. Actually, yeah, we'll go with some. First of all, bread and cheese, then mint tea. Yes. Yeah, I think the armor gets cold at night, but I think I can more or less handle it during the day. Yep. You're tasked with setting him up with the minimum specs for live streaming. Oh, okay. Well, streaming for an AMD graphics card is different for streaming from an NVIDIA one. You use a different codec. Let me see here. I believe, first of all, never should have come here. Secondly, let me test something here. Okay. I'm going to really quick grab... I think it's... Yeah, what you want is FFD show, I believe. That's what you'll want to use for... because when we're looking at minimum specs for streaming, there's really, like... You want to go AMD instead of Intel, and AMD instead of NVIDIA. And that's if you're looking at minimum specs, the cheapest possible thing you can get streaming set up with. AMD's the way to go. It's the most economical. And so you're going to do FFD show, which is the codec you'll be using instead of NVENC. And that's how you'll get him up and running with graphics card based rendering. It's not as good. It's not as good as NVENC. Like the quality difference is between hold on a second. So the crazy thing about NVIDIA cards, they tend to be more expensive. They really are more expensive. But they have this little part on them which it can offload the what do you call it? Offload the CPU usage onto this little processor on the actual board, the graphics card. Yes, I'm ping-ponging between three things right now. But it might be worth it to spend the extra money to get an NVIDIA card, but keeping something in mind, and this is important. The original NVENC, the older NVIDIA graphics cards, is quite inferior to the 20 series NVENC. Which is why, in general, you just want to go AMD and forget the entire enterprise. So, you'd never get an AMD GPU. Honestly, the driver situation for AMD GPUs is a lot better than it used to be. And it really depends on what your friend wants to stream. If they want to stream the latest and the greatest, you're better with NVIDIA because the drivers tend to be up to date faster. But if they're looking for, again, what you're talking about, a minimum specs for live streaming, and you're not really looking to play the latest and the greatest, AMD GPUs are the way to go, really. They're more economical. So, there is no best solution. Obviously, if you have infinite money, you go with a high-end NVIDIA and you go with a high-end Intel. But that's if you have infinite money. If you aren't insane, you go with a Ryzen GPU, AMD GPU, and then and then you decide. AMD CPU, and then you decide on your GPU afterward. Wow. I'm gonna close some of these extra windows that are distracting. There we go. People talking, stuff going on. It's like, this is irrelevant to the conversation, and it's tripping me up. All right, so I need to go back to my streaming manager really quick and put a pin in that. Let's continue. Bandits and giants, bandits and giants, bandits and giants. Oh no. Phasmophobia? I was planning on playing it last night, but two of the people kind of dropped at the last second. It was because of technical issues. Their internet went down. we were looking at the Discord server like, hey, what's going on? And then in the middle, someone else had a family emergency, so it's like, okay, well, I guess it's just you and me then. We're gonna play just you and me then? Like, well, we could always drop in on someone else. What do you think? And what ended up happening? The servers went down. We thought, we're just gonna play just you and me. Servers went down for maintenance. I mean, it was in the middle of the night. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, but still, We were just about to. Yes, exactly. The run, the Phasmophobia run wasn't meant to be at that time. So we'll do a new one later. I'm going to be doing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon with Dretch on Wednesday, tomorrow. Or is it tomorrow? Let's double check. No, it's the day after tomorrow. I said tomorrow because I was thinking of the fact that it's going to be tough whether I'm going to be able to stream or not tomorrow. And that's where tomorrow got stuck in my head. All right, we're going to go Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt killed the bear instantly. Toxic Cloud. Good. Phasmophobia is a lot of fun. I poked at it a bit. I own it now on Steam. I've watched my friend play it. Like it's just fun all around. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play. And when I say it's fun to watch, it's fun for me to watch. Keep that in mind. My definition of fun to watch might not be your definition of fun to watch. Okay. I'm just saying it was fun for me to watch another person play it. Okay. Come on. Kill that warrior. Good. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, the game is Phasmophobia. Yes. Ooh. Alright, Dwarven Archer's Axe, some Daedric Greaves. That's good stuff. We already found good loot. It's an elven sword. Grab some bear meat. There's no hunters to claim it. Yep. Just gonna spoil either way. God, these guys had fish. We didn't need to slaughter the bears. Could have just gotten the fish. Okay. Fish bread. That's fine. Take a moment. Before we save it, let's actually go ahead and use that fish and then maybe have some of the meat as well. Good. There are a lot of games that are fun to play and boring to stream. Yes. All right, let's see. How close are we to the dungeon? So we have to continue up one more set until we reach about this point. Then we go across. And from here at this crossroads, we kind of go across that way. So I think that would be it. So we go... Yes. Why did it stop? Oh, because there's a road there. I'm not taking that road. I'm going to the northeast. So I'm thinking... Yes. Let's dive inside really quick, because the northeast is that way, so the path isn't even over here. Let me see here. Yep. Still hate Drakfawn. This place really hates Drakfawn. Alright. Oh, there's an archaeologist guild here. Good, we can get some more potions. I was getting distracted by other things. I need to dive in there. The archaeologist guild, talk to the potion seller, and after we finish talking to the potion seller, we can head on up to the mages guild, see if they have any magical items, and then we'll move on through afterward. The unfortunate wolf. Oh, that's the name of something. The unfortunate wolf. All right, here's the archaeologist guild, so we'll dive in the annex. Scratch my nose a bit more. And then potion seller. I need stamina potions, damn it. Restore power, stamina, heal true. What else? Restore power, heal true. No stamina this time. Damn it, potion seller. One stamina only. And restore power. This is bugging the crap out of me. Okay, restore power. And again, no stamina. The game is biased against giving me stamina potions. I don't know. Weird. Alright, we got a stamina potion, 3 heal, true. Yeah. Just going through and... Okay, restore power. And 1 stamina potion. Right. Well, that's all we're getting, unfortunately. Now we have to head up north? East? East. East by northeast. We have to get to our Mage's Guild. Buy some magic items there. I am a conjurer after all, and conjurers can get magic items. Oh crap, I don't want to fall in the water. Falling in the water is a bad time in the winter. Because you freeze to death. Dr. Edward's trading post. Okay, there's the Bank of Wayrest. You know what? Let's deposit some money into the Bank of Wayrest because we're crazy people. So, we're going to do that right now. Hello, sir. We're going to deposit 155. I'm pretty sure I can't deposit that much. Pretty sure I have a letter of credit on me, which is inflating this amount. Gotta be. It's got to be a letter of credit. Either way, eat this. Am I not see? No, we don't have a letter of credit. So this is all coins. Oh, goodness. All right, fine. There we go. That'll do it. So we now have 2.4 million, looks like. No, not quite. Not quite. 243,000. I'm like, I have to put this on the point, otherwise I lose my eye. Like, my eye likes to drift between the 2 3s, and then I lose my place, and I'm like, wait, where are we again? 2.4 million. Yes. Actually, get this. We're going to become super rich in a moment in the bank. We're going to take all of our letters of credit out, except for the big one. We're going to keep the big one there. So this is the 3.8 million. We're keeping this one. But then these we'll put in. So just checking for more letters of credit. We're going to deposit these. And you're going to see all of a sudden, I will have a lot of money in the Bank of Wayrest, which is important for reasons. So we're going to deposit our letters of credit. Now we have 584,000 gold in the Bank of Wayrest. But yes, my eye drifts between the numbers, and then I lose track of the place, fortunately, when reading a number. So I'll inflate numbers far greater than their actual value. Your account has been upgraded. Exactly. I'm a high-value customer. The funny part is I also have... I'm looking at the, 4.6 million in the Bank of Sentinel. 584,000 in the Bank of Wayrest. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of money invested. Unfortunately, we're going to need to figure out how these general stores are doing. This is laid out in practical. Anything else? I guess we're going to have to... No, this is a better point than many. I'm looking at the quality of the shops. I wish I could just look at the door, and instead of entering, using the look button to access the door, it would give me the pop-up message. And just be like, yeah, that's the kind of shop it is. But you can't know until you go inside, and I understand that. I just wish I could not do the transition, I guess. Not a big deal. It's just something that I think about. All right, let's see. We're going to buy our Mage's Guild stuff using our letters of credit. Since we have a letter of credit that is worth millions, I think we are kind of... We're just going to transfer some of that debt over to the what are they called? The Mage's Guild will own some of Sentinel's debt. Don't question it. Hello, miss. You are a spell seller. No, I don't want that. Thanks. Hello, sir. Mr. Bucket Sitter. How you doing? All right, so he's got Wizard's Fire Gem, Bracelet of Wizard's Fire, Kimono of Fireballs, Amulet of Toxic Clouds. Based on all of this, I would say it's time to use our good old-fashioned friendship items here. Yeah, there they are. The Mark of Friendship and the Mark of Good Luck. From our wagon, we need to extract the one letter of credit that's worth 3.8 million. And we will say, hey, look, I need the Emerald of Wizard's Fire, the Kimono of Fireballs, the Bracelet of Wildfire, Amulet of Toxic Clouds, Torque of Fortitude, and that's it. So 3,900? Sure. You can, we'll have that money, that credit transferred to you. I don't mind. Now we unequip. We go over here. We unequip the amulets, the bracelet, and the marks. Good. All that's in our inventory right now. We're going to transfer all these magic items into our wagon right now. Figure. I'm looking at all these different selections here. Malachi Shocking, Casual Cloak. All right, let's stop right here and put all this stuff away. Pretty important. Okay. Let me see. I've still got the marks. I've still got the Toxic Clouds, Wizard's Fire. How are we doing in terms of... Yeah, we still have the Healing Sapphire, which is doing its job wonderfully. Don't think we can put the letter of credit away now. That's in the wagon. If we access the wagon, we can scroll the way down and see the letter of credit there, along with all these magic items, which I'm hoarding. I'm going to have them in my house. What's this over here? Is that another Mage's Guild? No, that's a Knight. The Knights of the Rose. You know, out of all the knighthoods, I tend to join the Knights of the Rose the most. I tend to join the House of Dibella the most, and the Knights of the Rose the most. So, my tendencies are my tendencies. You know how that is. Okay, Order of the Hour. That's an Akatosh temple. We don't care about any of that. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're going east, outside the city gate, past the Knights of the Rose. And, yeah, this playthrough, I'm specifically following RK and the Order of the Candle, which is good. Yes. Exactly. In general, I have a tendency to join Dibella's religion over all the others. Okay. Going up this way. Remember, Dibella's religion's all about the preservation of the arts. They occasionally have, you know, based on quote-unquote erotic instruction, but that's neither here nor there. I have absolutely no idea what any of you are talking about in the chat there right now. Certainly not. All right, let's go ahead and head on up. Onwards and sideways. Bit of a stretch. In more ways than one. Hey. Oh god! These travelers! You are besieged by centaurs. We will protect them. Protect them from the centaur hordes. There's like 3 centaurs here. Very good. Mithril boots. Well, that was worth it. That was immediately worth it. Okay. Anything else we got? Nope, nope. Nothing else. Continue northeast. Yes. Dune grows a growing list of movie titles that are delayed to 2021. Well, yeah, I mean... Okay. Movie theaters. Absolutely... It's bonkers, okay? Movie theaters should have turned their empty parking lots into drive-in theaters. They should have done this immediately. But summer's over now. We're getting into the fall and winter. It's going to get cold in certain places. Not in the California, where it's still burning because of someone's gender reveal party. I'm joking about that. Half joking. But, in other parts, it's getting mighty cold. Especially around here. So, they kind of missed their prime time to do that. To do the drive-in theaters. Yes. That even Walmart made their parking lots into drive-ins. Yeah, well, I know not all theaters can do that. I get that. I totally get that. But you have to understand, there are 4 movies around here that, yes, they don't make a lot from ticket sales. They make most of their money for overpricing popcorn and soft drinks. Yes. So what you do is you sell a popcorn, what do you call it? A popcorn drink kind of movie bundle where you come into the, it's more expensive, but at least you have something. So, people would have gone to it. Instead, the theaters are completely closed, meaning the theaters have to pay rent during those times. Yes. Yep. Don't want the taxpayers to buy them out. Ugh. I mean, I understand why certain airlines that got completely put out of business had to do that. United wasn't one of them, by the way. I'll dispute that. Yeah. Ooh, we said movie theaters here locally remained open just to send popcorn by Uber Eats. That's funny. I didn't know about that. Drive-in still had someone who came up to serve food. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just kind of insane. Like, I would have gone to theaters a couple times just for the sake of getting out. Okay. Well, sometimes it's okay to spend some money and go watch a bad movie. Temple of Stendar there. I certainly enjoyed watching all 3 of the new Star Wars movies, despite, them being terrible movies on multiple lines of reasoning. Okay. Travelers. They're just travelers. I thought they were bandits for a second. I heard travelers, and I'm like, are these people going to attack me like the other 15 groups have? No. No, don't worry about it. Unfortunately, something terrible is about to happen in the next town, you see. It's true. It's true. For I have become overcome by, here we go. We are in Penville Moor. Have you heard of the tragedy of Penville Moor? It happened quite suddenly, you see. Animal. A crazy creature, a wereboar, came out of nowhere, and it decided that it needed to feed. The guards, they tried their best. They tried their best to chase down the creature, but it was too fast. It was too fast. It picked their pockets and then swiped them away. Yes, the guards tried their best. Yes, I ate the carriage. Absolutely. Oh, truly, the tragedy of Penville Moor. Don't know what to say about it. Bit by bit, the people were massacred. Ball of cat hair off that one. 4 gold pieces. Don't worry about it too much. The guards were just too slow. And although they said halt, 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 and they came in giant numbers, they just couldn't keep up. And the citizens were slaughtered. Yes. Truly, truly a tragedy. Okay, that guard, on the other hand, was kind of scary. My goodness. Alright, the only people who are left in this town are guards. I'm out of here. Let me see. Northeast, I believe, yes. Northeast. There are enemies nearby. But we will leave. Do you think the legendary hero Whispers in Shadow could have stopped the wereboar? That's a very good question. A very good question. Unfortunately, where creatures have to feed every couple weeks, or their max health drops to practically nothing. And so I was doing the requisite feeding. I'm sure that this lady who's following me has we assume she waited for me at the out here somewhere, because, you know, you should get that cured. I know. But, you know, I don't know anything about that. Nope. I didn't kill a whole group of people. You didn't see it either. She definitely didn't see me kill everyone in the town. Okay? Lots of things had to happen all at once. Into the road, Argonian. Give me all your valuables or else. Alright. We're going to go ahead and kill this highwayman who's trying to steal my gold. Give me your valuables. Really. About that. I've been gifted with supernatural speed and abilities. Kinda can't stop me. Jeez. Let's see here. Anything else? Aha! We have arrived. Looks like there's 2 Archaeologist Guild halls here. Now, the guards are still going to be after me because how this game works. However, I'm definitely not the one who did it, okay? I'm definitely innocent of this crime. I am an Argonian who is definitely not a mass murderer. We just need to kind of drop into the annex really quick and shout, "Potion seller! What potions do you have for me?" And then we have 3... Goodness, we got 3 stamina potions. Thank God. All right. I thought I was going to have to, you know, practically be pulling teeth to get those stamina potions. But no, we got all 3 right away. Excellent. You're going to sit better now. There we go. Much better. Take this road to the east. Yeah, we just have to take this road east and then northeast, then southeast, and then follow the road up until about this point where it curves. Then we just cut across the wilderness directly to Castle Yomsley. We're not going to take the dirt roads there because it's virtually impossible to see the dirt roads at the moment. Issues with that. Yes. The potion seller operates out of a closet. It's true. Giants and bears. I just Goomba stomped like 3 of those giants. Okay. Let's start with this. Shocking! Toxic clouds! Watch you transform. There's no proof! No proof at all. Okay. Lightning bolt. Giant's dead. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Toxic cloud. Good. We got them all now. Perfect. Take the money. is good. This is very, very good. But yes, we are unfortunately a tragic werebeast that occasionally gets overcome by hunger. Oh, the tragedy. The tragic passing of all those peasants. Alright, let's get going. We're heading this way. So our goal is we're going to take the road up and over. And, whoop, not that far up. We're going to take the road up until the crossroads. Then we're going to go southeast along this road here. And it will ultimately get us to Castle Yomsley. That's going to be our goal. We get to Castle Yomsley today. Okay, let's see here. We've reached an intersection, right? So now we are at, we have to continue north to the next intersection. Let's double check that. Double check. Yeah, north to the next intersection. So, this way. We got it. All right, this town here is on the way. But as long as guards aren't after us, we're at Eldingwark. Oh, and another potion. Archaeologist Guild. Excellent. Let's go into the Archaeologist Guild right now. This is the main hall of the Archaeologist Guild. I'm not really needed here. I need to leave and go out to the Annex. The Annex should be around the corner. There. That's the Annex. Okay, so in the Archaeologist Guild Annex, there should be the potion seller. Hello there. Any potions? All right, the potion seller has restore power and 3 stamina potions. Okay, well, we've got everything we need. That costs too much, though. We don't have that much money on us right now. We're gonna have to go to our wagon and say, hey, waggle-aggle-agglin', putting coins away in the wagon, wasn't I? Or did I deposit all those? I deposited all the coins I was getting. Right. Okay, we're going to have to be careful with what potions we select. Specifically, stamina and restore power. So we're just getting stamina and restore power potions, nothing else. Let's see, stamina and restore power. Okay, that's it. We're done. It was those purification potions that cost an arm and a leg. We're going to go to the nearest tavern now that we are starving. Yeah, the Savage Dog. That's where we're gonna stay for the night. We're gonna stay at the Savage Dog. All right. Hello, sir. I need some Solstheim elk, please. In addition, let's get some Flynn. Let's get another round of Flynn. We're getting drunk. Okay, that's good enough. Our stats aren't really negatively affected, so who cares? Have a chat with the nice lady. Argonian, you look like you've seen some adventures. I'm retired from all that. I still like to reminisce about the old days. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want to reminisce about the old days. Thanks. Retired adventurer lady in the tavern. Very, very nice. Very nice. Let's cast stamina. Jumping. Buoyancy. Levitation. Light. Orc strength. And slow falling. That took up all our magic. Now we're going to sleep. We've not run a room here, of course. Every once in a while I'll do that. I'll have a meal. The meal's fun. And then, you said you're guessing that was on the border to Skyrim? No. There's seasons in this game. There are 4 seasons. And it gets snowy in the northern areas during the winter. And then in the southern areas, it doesn't most of the time. But sometimes it does. Because there's a weather system. A weather system? In my Elder Scrolls game? Yes. Alright, let's grab a room for the night. Very good. So what you're saying is there's day and night, seasons, and weather? What kind of madness is this? Just Daggerfall. You sense something moving. Who are you? I can't believe someone would try to kill me. What's this world coming to? Yes, I shouldn't have done it, but how did it come to this? Oh, this is terrible. I'm grateful I did not have to draw blood, but my reputation will be ruined nonetheless. Perhaps Eastwold is no place for me after all. Well, this matter's finished, isn't it? Whispers in shadow. My everlasting gratitude for you for keeping me safe. Have these gold pieces. I would feel guilty holding on to them now. Yep. There you go. So she left my party. She just wanted to hang out and wait for the assassin to show up, and then, you know, we killed the assassin. So that's that. We did it. We have successfully handled it. Okay. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me check what else we got there. Yep. Sleep. Okay. 4. Haha. 4 a.m. The kitchen isn't even open yet. Let's take a moment. Yes. And we're gonna go with jumping and buoyancy. Maybe light. Take a nap for a couple hours. 6 a.m. Hopefully the kitchen's open now. Hello, sir. What do you got for food? Bread and cheese. So there's gruel and bread and cheese. In low quality inns, they only have leftovers from last night's dinner. But in this case, we get some bread and cheese. Then we go over to drinks and we get ourselves some mint tea. This is the refreshing stuff, and this stuff fortifies you. We're going for the refreshing stuff in the morning. The alcohol fortifies you until then it doesn't anymore. And trust me, when it doesn't anymore, you feel it. So, we are now going to head on out of town. We've spent the night in this nice little tavern. We were attacked by an assassin, who we managed to thwart, by the way. Finally, we thwarted that assassin. Very good. But our other quest, Queen Baron Zaya, still sent us over to deal with a mad wizard. We got 17 days to do that. Deal with that mad wizard. I think of the Mad Wizard Halaster, but that's because, you know, that name is so catchy. And Undermountain's a really cool place. Let's see. North it is. We got to go north, and then when we hit the crossroads, southeast. Yep. Enemies. Harpies. Harpies. Yep. It's okay, we're very good at killing harpies. But yes. Correct. That lady just wanted to hang out. That's why we showed the Uzuki-chan picture. When we picked up the quest, we were like, we've seen this before. Crazy lady that just wants to hang out. Alright. Putting away all the extra stuff, all these meats that are spoiling. We'll sell them anyway. There's not a big deal here. Our ration packs and other things we've been picking up too. Alright, I think we're going well enough. Just need to put away, say, 5 units of oil. We don't need that many stamina potions. We're putting away a few of our potions. We definitely want them in our wagon where they're accessible to us on our adventure. But we don't need all of them on us right now. So, there we go. Orc strength, put 6 of those away. Good. That's a bit more reasonable, I think. This broken dagger can get put away as well. This dagger's battered. It will break soon, but then we have an almost new one to replace it. Let's go ahead. Well, let's check these corpses again. Quick, grab those. Dragon scales are extremely heavy, I notice. But it's worth it because they're a valuable ingredient. Let's continue north. Yes, north. All right. What is happening here? What is happening here? What's going on? I don't understand. Okay, that was amazing. And it took us completely off course. But hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wow. All right. Give me a second, because this is pretty impressive. So I'm going to... I need to make a quick clip of that. Let's see. Clipping, and clipped. All right. That was... yeah, the snow is slippery. I don't know. I need to send this to the author of the travel mod, because that was special. All right. Oh, no. Let me see here. I know. All right. Clips, and then I need to grab the clip I created. Here we go. Clips that I've created. Click it. Then I need to grab the share icon. Okay, now I sent it to him. So, there we go. And now he can see the amazement in real time. I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, there is a town there. It is absolutely worth checking out, probably. But I'd like to get back on the road if possible. I don't know where the road is. How close are we to it? Looks like we were just north of the road, actually. So if we go south up on that ridge, we should get to the road. Oh, no. That was amazing. I mean, you know what? Screw it. We're having too much trouble as it is. Let's pick a location. We're going to Aldingbrone. Half hour. Half hour through the wilderness. We'll get to Aldingbrone. Very good. Let's see what else we got. A group of travelers. Yes. By the 9 divines, stay on the roads. Okay, goodbye. Right. From here, we should be able to take this road. If we have a look at our roads here, we can see this road will lead us south over by the dungeon. And that's what we want to do. We want to reach the dungeon as I save the game again. Kind of a big deal. Queen Baronziah wants us to kill a mad wizard in that dungeon. And that's just what Queenie wants. Yes. Yes, indeed. Very good. So. Enemy seeking to prevent my travel. Bears. Bears. Right. Next. No one's here to claim the bear meat, so I'll claim it and make it go putrid in my inventory. Yes, that is how it was meant to be all along. Southeast. Continuing southeast. Looks great so far. All right, next we are at a crossroads, it looks like. No, we're not. We're just hungry. Like, why did we stop? Because you haven't eaten enough bear meat yet. And enemies seek to kill me. That worked. That's another valid reason to stop. When bears and harpies team up. That bear up like that swiping. Horse bolt! Aha! That bear won't be stopping anyone now. Let's use shocking. Do I have shocking? Shocking. Shocking. I don't think shocking's doing much. Toxic cloud. There we go. We actually killed something. Good. My Daedric dagger finally broke. It was battered, but hey, just replace it with a new one. That bear that we force bolted, as you can see, it is an evil thing. It requires a dagger. The dagger falls. Yes. Very good. Mm-hmm. Moving on. Is the audio weird? I don't think it is. I mean, the music is different, but that's intentional. You might want to restart your stream, refresh it, and you'd be surprised. Sometimes you get like super choppy audio on Twitch, and then you just have to refresh the stream to fix it. I've had that happen a couple times watching DB Fig's streams. All right. I've also had desync issues where the audio plays way back and the video's way forward. And that's, again, usually fixed by refreshing the stream. Okay. Figuring out where we're going. Oh yeah, we just have to go straight east until we hit this road going north. And once we hit the road going north, we cut cross-country. We get to Castle Yomsley. We're actually heading up to a major city here, it looks like. We'll stop off and sell our bear meat. Oh, giants. Akatosh Priest is here as well. They aren't going to help me fight the giants, mind you, but they're here. Yes. Okay. Good enough. Let's hit him with lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Very good. Yes. Ah, phone. Good luck with that. I use my phone for a lot of things, but watching streams, I think I've only done... The last time I did that was a year ago in Las Vegas when I watched a live Warframe dev stream from my hotel room because I was too lazy to set up the laptop. I think that that was the last time I watched a stream on my phone actively. So I don't have much experience with fixing streams on phones. I live in Colorado, in the Denver area, and I very often visit either Las Vegas or California. I usually have business in the Irvine area, and I like to hang out in the Burbank area in California. But in Las Vegas, it's mostly just, you know, I'll get something I have to go to the Strip for, yeah, like a hotel, not a hotel, but like I have a meeting off the Strip, and then I'll just spend the rest of the time on the Strip. Is it hot in Colorado? That's a very good question. I'm in this nice air-conditioned basement room, but it is actually about 75 degrees right now in Colorado. And then tonight it'll dip down to about 52 degrees. So, and that's in imperial units. Afraid you'll have to translate to peasant units at some later point. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and retweet this because this is nice. This is nice. I like this. This is their podcast topics over the next 4 weeks. I just really like the thumbnails on that. They're nice. Like, I like it. Nice thumbs. Wait. Nice tums. Thumbs. Yes. There you go. Do we hit the H button on this laptop? On the laptop? Keyboard. This keyboard. Do we hit the H button on this keyboard? Never. 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 Don't worry about it. Yeah, there we go. I like it. Yes. I like the thumbnails. Helps to have an H key. Yes, exactly. Okay. We're going east. Southeast. Gotta keep going. Crazy wildfire smoke all around? Yes. Colorado, at least Denver, is known as the Mile High City. It's like the elevation in Colorado is pretty good. Unfortunately, if you have a tendency, like if you live around sea level and then you come up to Colorado and then you try to do some sports or, you know, basic activities like running, for example, you may find it very hard to breathe when you initially come here because the air is a bit thinner due to the elevation. So people have a tendency to have issues. Alright, I think we're fine. We just need to find a place to sell our dead bear meat. Yes, they need to acclimate. Exactly. Incense and soft music. We're going to get... See this guy? Look at his monocle. Alright? This guy will give me practically nothing for my bear meat. My bear meat's putrid and barely worth it. But hey, we're going to buy a couple bandages and then, yeah, bandages, arrows. Consider our trip here done. Go to this other store. This is sturdy shelves cobbled together. In other words, this guy has much less bartering skill, most likely. I will probably get a much better price for my bear meat here. You can see the green one's rotten, yes. Rotten and putrid. Love it. Okay. We're selling all the meat there. Switch off of my wagon and sell more meat. We'll go up to the fish we had, and we're going to sell a couple of those as well. Yeah, 271. That's good. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, Shatterend. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Going east. We've successfully sold the meat. It's good. There's a pool of blood. Proceed with caution, please. We're clear. Okay. Nothing happened. Right. Stomach rumbles. We hunger after hours of travel. Quickly, eat a fish. Are there more fish in the wagon? No. We've actually used up everything, but we can probably forage some meat when the bears attack us. Which I imagine they will. They're good at that. That's their primary function, is to attack you in the wilderness, apparently. Not like they have lives of their own. They revolve around the player. Let me see here. Tracks? No, we don't need to spend time hunting. We don't need to worry about that. The animals will hunt us, I'm sure. Let's take a moment, have a look at the map. It helps to have a map. All right, so when the road peels off to the north, we need to immediately start going to Castle Yomsley. All right. You're anxious for Odyssey the Dragonborn? Well, Legacy the Dragonborn's been so much fun. All right, this is where it peels north. So we're going to stop right here. And we're going to start journeying through the wilderness in this direction. Because that's... the dungeon is very close in this direction. So we're going to head there. It's going to take an hour and 15 minutes to get there. So we head in this general direction. Over some hills. Legacy of the Dragonborn is the best Skyrim mod ever made. It will not work on the Xbox because the Xbox is too small to contain it. But it basically creates a museum in Solitude and says you get employed as a relic hunter. And you can, like, every item in the game that's unique has a place in that gallery. And there are quests that actually hook into the legacy. And it continues the game. Like, you'll end up reforging the Amulet of Kings. Let's put it like that. There's, like, some serious shit that happens in it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. It's like the best Skyrim mod ever made. I mean, technically, my favorite Skyrim mod is called Sky UI. And then after that, closely, is the Skyrim official patch. Unofficial patch. But yes. I don't do non-Legacy the Dragonborn playthroughs these days. What you're going to want to do when you check out Legacy, let's type in Skyrim Special Nexus. Skyrim Special Nexus. Good. And then we type in Legacy. Let me explain this really quick. So, Legacy of the Dragonborn SSE. Here we go. Here on the page for Legacy of the Dragonborn SSE, you can see the museum in Solitude. There's various parts of it. There's a camp. These are the camps when you actually go and excavate places. Like you can unearth new ruins that aren't in the vanilla game. And when you do that, like he sets up like a forward camp, and this is what it looks like. But it's not just a collectathon. There's like a lot of extra things in it. You also become the founder of a archaeologist guild, and you start you know, as a part of the quest, you hire all the other people in the guild, and you can send them off and do things. Every once in a while, they'll come to you with a big dig that you have to go to, and more or less clear the dungeon for them. But yeah, there's the Explorers Guild is actually very useful. The player home isn't mandatory. You don't have to use the player home that's attached to the gallery, but it is the best, most functional player home I've seen. Let's see here. It's also tied into some of the systems. But was gonna say that let me scroll down here. Hold on. Patch list. Here we go. Click the patch list. Oofies. All right, so these, like, if you have a game, if you have a mod that you want to work with Legacy, the patch list is here, so you can just connect them. No problem. Winter Sun, for example, Worm's Tooth, so on. Wheels of Lull, like all Sewers of Skyrim, so on and so forth. These are all mods that tie directly into Legacy using these patches. So, let me see here. Voice actors, key playtesters. Gonna say, though, you should... How do I put this? There are tons and tons of mods that tie into this. Is your Aldmeri Relic Hunter still viewable on YouTube? Yeah, for the most part. Some of the videos have been spliced a little bit. So they might be a little shorter than they used to be, but YouTube gave me the option. One or two of the episodes may be gone, but for the most part, the Aldmeri Dominion Relic Hunter should still be on YouTube. And that's using an older version of Legacy the Dragonborn. And I emphasize that older version. So things have changed. Okie dokie. That's it. I'm done. I'm done talking about how awesome Legacy the Dragonborn is. You should definitely pay attention to it, though. That's pretty important. All right, so oh yes, here we go. Patch support for mod displays. Right. I'm just looking at a little more of this. Let's see. Do not add displays. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that ties into this. Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, as great as this has been, I think we're going to have to dive into this dungeon afterward. Because I'm looking at the time. We've been streaming for, over 3 hours. And that's great, but I have other things I need to do today. I'm going to be, I'm going to turn off this, what do you call it? I'm going to turn off the stream for about 1 to 2 hours, somewhere in that range. And my goal is to come back and restart. Yes, and I mean that. Restart Genshin Impact in a nice little sandboxed Windows 10 I've set up. So the anti-cheat won't piss me off there in my private little Windows 10 box. I normally play these here live streams on Linux, Kubuntu, and I had to set up a little Windows 10 space specifically for the for Genshin Impact and Phasmophobia, which I'm going because it turns out the voice recognition in Phasmophobia doesn't work in Linux because it actually uses Cortana's voice recognition, so that you can talk to the NPCs. The ghosties, and the result is that unfortunately, despite the fact I installed it on Linux, it just won't work. So, Vermintide 2, Genshin Impact, and Phasmophobia are currently the only programs that I have set up specifically for Windows 10 right now. That's the funny part. All this other stuff is I'm just running it in Linux. Who cares?